Good afternoon. Ani and greetings, everybody. My name is Amanda Kalina, and I'm a member of the Aboriginal Education and Student Services team here at the college. I am honored to welcome you and would like to acknowledge that Mohawk College is situated on Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg territory, as recognized and documented by the Upper Canada Treaty Agreements, adjacent to the Haldimand Treaty Territory, and is home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. I would also like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers providing drumming to our ceremony. We believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today, we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize your achievements with an honor song. Miigwech and thank you. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and platform party.
Hey! Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, distinguished guests, faculty, and staff. My name is Dr. Wayne Poirier, Vice President, Student Alumni Services, and today's Master of Ceremonies. Thank you to the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers. Students and guests, please remain standing to join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Nathania Dahan from Mohawk College's music program.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. At this time, I would ask everyone to please ensure that your cell phone is turned to the silent setting. I am proud to declare that this convocation ceremony is now open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment, and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate. This year is extra special as Mohawk is celebrating our 50th anniversary. The theme for this year is the start of something amazing. And we have no doubt that as you finish your journey at Mohawk and start your journey as alumni, today is the start of something amazing, whether it is a career or another educational pathway. Today is also a time to thank the faculty and staff who helped you to realize and achieve your goal, and to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important stage of your life journey. It is now my pleasure to introduce our platform party. First, let me introduce the faculty and staff. Faculty and staff, please stand to be recognized. Next, I would like to introduce our guests and representatives. Please stand when your name is called. Guests, please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. Marilyn Micucci, Director of Financial Assistance, Convocation and Registration. Art Dominicucci, Associate Dean, School of Business. Catherine O'Donnell, Director, Security Services. Maxine Carter, Director, Equity and Social Inclusion. Wendy Mackey, Director, Alumni Relations. Steve Lennon, Alumni Speaker. Gary Nelson, Past Chair, Alumni Advisory Council. Samantha Hoover, President, Mohawk Students Association. Katie Burrows, Acting Registrar. Paul Armstrong, Vice President, Academic. Heather Giardine-Tuck, Board of Governors. Ron McCurley, President. Trent Jarvis, Board of Governors. Bruce Pearson, Foundation Board. And Neil McMahon, Interim Dean, Community, Justice, and Liberal Studies. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Gary Nelson from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward to introduce our alumni speaker.
Thank you, Wayne, and congratulations to the class of 2017. Good afternoon. My name is Gary Nelson. I am the past chair of the Mohawk College Alumni Association Council. As you walk across the stage today, I'll proudly welcome you to the Mohawk College alumni family, a large family with over 115,000 members. It was through your hard work and persistence that you've reached this moment today. Throughout your time at Mohawk, you've made memories and connections that will last you a lifetime. I encourage you to stay in touch with the people you meet here and to continue to build on the relationships that you've developed. The Mohawk College Alumni Association will help to serve as a connection to fellow graduates and the college. You can do this by coming back and visiting the campus, attending events, staying connected in person or online. We welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being a member of the Alumni Association represents, and we look forward to supporting you throughout your career and life. Today, I'll be at the side of the stage to present you with your alumni pin. My hope is that you will wear it with pride as a symbol of the solid education that you will carry with you as you head out into the world. It's our honor to celebrate your accomplishments with you today, and we invite you to join us after the ceremony in the H-Wing atrium for your convocation reception. It's now my pleasure to introduce our alumni speaker. A graduate of the Law and Security Administration Private Security Program in 1995 and a 2016 Alumni of Distinction recipient, Stephen Lennon has served his community for more than 20 years in the field of policing. He's currently assigned as a protection specialist in the Dignitary Protection and Investigation section with the Ontario Provincial Police. Stephen is a member of the Protection Detail for the Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Kathleen Wynne, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, the Honourable Elizabeth Dodswell, and former Lieutenant Governor, the Honourable David Onley. He has previously assisted with protection details for such people as His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Her Highness the Duchess of Cambridge, Prime Minister Stephen Harper, and has served at other events with high-profile attendees such as President George W. Bush and William Jefferson Clinton, in addition to other internationally protected persons. In the execution of his duties, Stephen has been awarded a Colonel's Commission by the Governor of Kentucky and currently sits on the Toronto Board Executive for the Monarchists League of Canada. When time allows, Steve enjoys volunteering his time to community initiatives, including coaching minor hockey teams and organizing charity golf tournaments in support of the Heart and Stroke Foundation and the Children's Miracle Network. Additionally, he returns to Mohawk regularly to speak to current students about his career and education. Please join me in welcoming Steve Lennon.
Wow. Thanks, Gary. After that, thank you very much. This is the lighthearted portion of the program, I can tell you. Good afternoon, and again, thanks, Gary. Thank you, President McCurley. Thank you, faculty and alumni. I know we're going to be thanking the family a lot today, but please don't forget to thank them again when you move back home. I'm honored to be speaking to you here today, and I have to admit I was curious when I look back at the alumni that could have been here ahead of me. Alumni such as model television actress and BET program host Rachel Stewart, sports commentator legend Jim Taddy, Los Angeles actress, sportscaster Jillian Barberi. And as I stand here before you as your convocation speaker, I ask what happened. Now, don't get me wrong, as an alumnus, I'm honored to be here to speak to you. As a person talking to the faculty, I think we can do better. But today is not how I contribute to the devaluation of this institution of learning. It's about you. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2017. When President McCurley called me a couple of months ago, I was somewhat apprehensive to answer the phone. All that came to mind was that there'd been an error in the alumni of distinction tabulations from earlier in the past year, I had no idea that I'd be standing here now. Standing here now, but 23 years ago, I was sitting hypothetically where you were, and I'll touch on that a little bit later. I remember my classmates from graduation. I remember my instructors. I remember my hangover from the night before we graduated. And I remember that I was excited to start my new career as a police officer in a small town in southern Ontario. What I don't recall is who the hell the graduation speaker was or what he said. So I'll keep it short as possible, and you can move on to your day because it's about you. You have just a couple of hours left until the real world embraces you in its utopic, warm, and non-threatening arms. Or looking at it from another perspective, you have just a couple hours to register for the next 2-year program. President McCurley, Ron, I want to thank you and know that I take on my role, speaking here today, with the same dedication and commitment that all of your graduates would give an important assignment. I started writing last night at about 3:30 in the morning after about 3 monsters and 4 hours of Counter-Strike. Many of you may not know that President McCurley has a very prestigious history prior to Mohawk College. Ron was apparently a glutton for punishment as he served as the interim president of Orange Air Ambulance and also as Deputy Minister of Government Services. Notably, he was also an executive with both Bank of Montreal and Rogers Communications. And Ron, I don't want to be a spoiler, but because of these last 2 positions at BMO and Rogers, Ron's gift to you will be taking care of everyone's OSAP and cell phone bills for the last 2 years. Thank you, Ron. Each time I get to come back to Mohawk, I can't help be jealous of the facilities you get to enjoy. Facilities built on the backs of tuition of graduates of my day, and you're welcome. 23 years ago, the gym we had the warm cheerfulness of a penitentiary yard, and the residence hall had all the comforts of an air raid shelter. You've come a long way. You should be proud. And I'm not sure, but I think that's the first time penitentiary yard has been used in a convocation address. Seriously, I'm humbled today to be at your graduation. Not everyone has the privilege of attending a legitimate college. Some people have to go to Humber, Fanshawe, Sheridan. But whatever you do, know that you'll always carry with you vivid memories of Mohawk. You'll take with you not only your education, but your experiences here as well. Your life lessons outside the class, you'll carry them just as I have for the last 23 years. My path was set by my core instructors, John Grime, Jan Olson, and Bill Keenan. And I wanted to make sure that they were named because they are an important part of who I am and why I'm here today. Your path has been set by the likes of Don Vale and Dave Sinclair. No comment. Just to name a couple, but I know there are many more. And the work that Don did, I know Don's not here today, but Dave, you are, and I know Dave for at least 30 years before we were either one of us or police officers. There will be things you encounter in your life starting today that will make you doubt yourself and your abilities. And I've been there. I've had times that I've tested my physical and mental limits, and at other times had the privilege of seeing places and things that very few in the world get to. I can tell you that it all started right here 23 years ago at Mohawk College. Don't underestimate what you have accomplished and what lays before you. Your instructors and your family are very proud of you. And in closing, the greatest advice that I can give you is to have goals, but have the flexibility to change your goals. Success and opportunity have a way of sneaking up on you when you're working hard. If you had asked me if I would be in the spot I am when I first started, it would just be impossible. I couldn't even comprehend it. So always be open to change, but work hard for your goals that you have. It's not always in the form you expect. Secondly, be prepared to fail. Graduating here today, you already know what it takes to succeed. You're graduating here today. But when you fail, and you will, it will not be because you don't know how to succeed. Chances are you'll fail in the future because someone else has failed more than you. They've gained the experience from that, adapted, and succeeded more efficiently. It just comes with endurance and determination. With failure comes experience. With experience comes wisdom. And with wisdom comes intelligence. Never confuse education with intelligence. Having just one is fine, but when you have both, you have an advantage over the majority of society. Take this education you've earned, get involved in your community, experience glorious failures and great successes. They're just as valuable as each other. And I just had to make one final note, even in the hallway as we were standing there. As I mentioned earlier, when I started, yes, I graduated. But because I was hired right away, I wasn't able to make my graduation ceremony. So with your permission, I'm going to use this as my graduation ceremony 23 years later. It's been my honor to speak to you today. Thank you and best of luck in your future.
Thank you, Stephen. We'll be sending you your bill for your graduation in the mail. And President McCurley, we're sorry that we've had to adjust your future plans, but you are now working to 100 to pay for the bill that Stephen has just committed you to. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Samantha Hoover, President of the Mohawk Students Association, to come forward to bring greetings to the graduates.
Good afternoon, Community and Urban Studies students. For most of you, this is your first graduation. For others, maybe you've been to a few grads before. In any case, congratulations. Today is a reminder that those late nights spent studying hard, living off of coffee and very little sleep, working on capstones and other big presentations, the stress and anxiety you've endured, all those things were worth it, worth your certificate or diploma. Now, I'm sure what half of you are wondering, I graduated, awesome, what now? I can't give you an answer to that question. You have to figure that out for yourself. Maybe you've already figured it out. Today could be the next step towards your career or in your education. Maybe you haven't decided, but you have options. Or maybe you have no idea. Up until this point, our next step has always been spelled out for us. Pick which high school to attend. Apply to college or university. Now that you're finished, what are you supposed to do? Where are you supposed to go? I don't know if anyone ever told me it was okay not to know, but let me tell you, it's absolutely okay not to know where you're headed after this. Regardless of where you're at, just know that your future is bright. Over these last few years, you've built up your skill sets and knowledge for the career path that you've chosen, and now it's time to put those valuable skills to work. As much as you think you need your future employer, they actually need you more. You are the asset that they need. You are the game changer that they're looking for. You are the one that's going to bring new ideas and perspectives to the table. Yeah, give yourself a hand, guys. Absolutely. You guys have worked really hard for this. Be proud. The Mohawk Students Association has supported you from day one, and we will continue to do so once you branch outside of these walls, wherever you may go. I'll end with a quote from one of my favorite books, The Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor. On behalf of the MSA, congratulations, class of 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. The MSA has been a tremendous support to our students. And now, please welcome Mohawk's President, Ron McCurley.
Well, good afternoon. Every convocation is special, but this year's ceremonies are extra special. You're helping us make history here at Mohawk. It's our 50th anniversary. And after this week, more than 120,000 students will have graduated since we opened our doors back in 1967. So welcome to the family and friends who are here with us this afternoon. We're delighted that you're here, and it was a privilege to teach and to serve your graduates. And thank you, faculty and staff, for all the work that you did in transforming a theater full of students into future-ready Mohawk alumni. Well done. And to the stars of the show, the graduating class of 2017, congratulations, you made it. Not that there was ever any doubt. Why don't you give yourself a round of applause? Well, that was pathetic. You make more noise outside my office every day. Let's try again. Once more. Round of applause. That is so much better. Now, some of you are probably feeling pretty anxious right about now. You may even be suffering from separation anxiety. But don't worry, you can turn your smartphone back on soon enough. You know, a study done at California State University shows separation anxiety from our smartphones is real. And we feel your pain. But I encourage you to take a break from texting. Remember that Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter, they're all going to be there after your graduation ceremony. So take a break from staring at your screen and instead look up. Live in the moment. Take in the view. Your convocation ceremony provides a pretty awesome vantage point. From here, you can see how far you've come, and you can see what's waiting on the horizon. When you look back, be proud. When you look ahead, be hopeful. You are, after all, a Mohawk College graduate. So, let's take a moment or two and just reflect on the journey that brought you to this particular moment in time. Think back to your first day at Mohawk, maybe your first week of classes. Think back to all of the people that you've met during your time here. Remember that first conversation with a classmate who's become a lifelong friend, or possibly more than just a friend. Think back, some of you laughed at that, so parents, watch out. Think back to all the places that you went, all that you accomplished, all that you learned, all that you did. Remember back to the times when you exceeded everyone's expectations, including your own. It's also worth remembering those times when maybe you fell a little bit short of expectations, but you didn't quit. You kept going. In those moments, you proved that you have both talent and perseverance. That's a winning combination. It will serve you well throughout your career. During orientation, I like to borrow a line from Mark Twain. I tell new students that the two most important days in their lives are the day they're born and the day they find out why. I hope you found out why you were born sometime during your time here at Mohawk. If not, I hope you're a lot closer to finding that out. You're not just smarter now than when you first walked through our doors. You're wiser. You've got more grit. And you graduate with a deeper sense of purpose and a greater appreciation for your unique gifts. I also want you to look back and see the people that helped get you to this point. There's your family and friends, plus those professors, staff, and coaches who worked with you, who went above and beyond, who saw something in you that perhaps you had yet to discover for yourself. Remember the people who encouraged you to apply to Mohawk, the people who understood the sacrifices that you needed to make and who made sacrifices on your behalf. The people who reassured you when times were going to get rough, who gave you some tough love when you took your foot off the gas. If these people are here today, please thank them in the lobby after the ceremony. Handshakes are good. As a parent, I can tell you, hugs are even better. And here's how you can return the favor. When the time comes, offer the same unconditional support for your children or your nieces or nephews or the people that mean the world to you. So, that's a quick look at where you've been and a reminder to thank everyone that helped you on the first leg of your journey. Now let's turn 180 degrees and look ahead to what's next. By graduating from Mohawk, you have started to bend the trajectory of your life. Graduating from college is one of life's most defining moments. It's going to lead you to a plethora of other defining moments, moments that will enrich your life in ways that you might not think are possible. You've opened a world of opportunities by graduating from Mohawk. Don't worry, that's just a future Mohawk student getting ready to apply. That's what you're hearing. That's all good. Get ready to seize what's coming your way. Some of you may be furthering your education. Many of you are launching or rebooting your careers. Some of you will create your own jobs or your own businesses. Whatever path you're on, it's leading somewhere amazing. And I know because I have seen the future. Now, I don't have presidential superpowers. My wife will attest to that. So will my senior leadership team, many of you who are here on the platform. What I do have is the privilege of continually meeting with employers. I meet with employers both as president of the college as well as chair of the Mayor of Hamilton's Blue Ribbon Task Force on Workforce Development. And what they tell me is the same thing all the time, whether it's large employers, medium-sized enterprises, startups, police services, private companies that need security. They all say the same thing. They're all talking about you. You're a hot commodity. Employers plan to hire college graduates in disproportionate and record numbers going forward. They recognize the value of a college education where you learn not just theoretical knowledge, but you learn by doing. Graduates who've worked on real projects, who've completed co-ops, field placements, employers put a premium on a Mohawk graduate, a Mohawk credential. They're looking to hire highly skilled, future-ready, self-starting, lifelong learning college graduates like you. You're also the solution to a big problem that employers have right now. Baby boomers are starting to retire in record numbers. This is creating a growing skills gap in our region, our province, and our country. And good help, trained help, people who are ready to step in and do a job are getting much more difficult to actually find. And employers are counting on you. And it's not to say that these jobs are going to be handed to you. You'll still have to hustle, you'll have to make a great first impression. You're going to have to contribute from day one. By graduating from Mohawk, though, that you've proven that you have the smarts, the skills, and the grit that employers want. We've seen what you're capable of, and we're confident that you're going to deliver in the real world in prime time. So, that's what you can look forward to, a world of opportunity. Do you know, on average, each of us have a precious lifetime gift of about 28,000 days. Thank you for sharing some of those days with us here at Mohawk. I speak for everyone on the platform party when I say it was an honor to be able to teach and to serve you. We are very proud of what you've accomplished as a student. You inspired us, you motivated us, you reassured us that our future is in very good hands. And we can't wait to see what you're going to do as an encore, as a Mohawk graduate. Thousands of days still lie ahead of you. Spend them wisely. Be bold. Be brilliant. Be good to others. And when you find yourself at another one of life's defining moments, put down your smartphone, look back with pride, look ahead with hope, and as always, keep going, full steam ahead. Congratulations and Godspeed.
My name is Katie Burrows, and as acting registrar, it is my privilege to introduce the most important part of this ceremony. Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. Ladies and gentlemen, as each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a lyre pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a Lear Pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that he or she is joining the international community of scholars. Vice President Paul Armstrong will place the Mohawk Lear Pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and he or she will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as he or she crosses the stage. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue aux membres de la communauté francophone. La collation de grades est le moment idéal pour célébrer les exploits des diplômés, et je vous encourage d'applaudir lorsque votre diplômé traversera l'estrade. President McCurley. I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you. Merci.
Advanced Police Studies, Madison Elliott. Shannon Elliott. Ryan Howitt, honors. Christopher Hurley, honors. Maria Hurley, honors. Calvin McNeil. Taylor Manette, honors. Madison Ryerson. Taylor Saunders. Gilia Sorzano, honors. Sebastian Sromek, honors. Jacqueline Stones. Logan Webb, honors. Brittany Wotovich. Christina Zorato. Advanced Security Management, Matthew Arsenault. Joseph Beltran, honors. Kevin Biggs. Kayla Conti. Colleen Fowler, honors. Davina Gillis, honors. Hassan Ishak. Amanda Lee, honors. Kayla Mason. Tyler Nacha. Avril Wilson. Gregory Rickard, honors. Andrew Tran, honors. Eric Wilson. Darian Zeteric Mancini, honors. Community and Justice Services, Sabrina Aberrane. Odette Andreas. Brittany Anguish. Maria Arango. Sarbjot Badisha. Ashley Bobovich, honors. Natasha Caverly. Nathan Colburn. Monique Darawan. Megan Ferry. Jolie Fisher. Caitlin Freeborn. Caitlin Goodnuff, honors. Ronisia Gould. Reham Hilfi. Sherilee Hillier, honors. Roger Hiltz. Christopher Harabek. Prince Iakwaba. Cornell King, honors. Jessica Lehman. Randy Lawyer. Joshua Mahavlich. Darren Martin. Ellen Meyer, honors. Francesca Nikwane. Shayla Teresa Noel. Lexi Robb. Sajana Saju. Jessica Schmidt. Thank you. Aiden Shurton. Deanna Vasali. Kayla Veraldi. Kayla is also graduating from Protection, Security, and Investigation. Brandon Weatherston. Amy Wilson. Police Foundations. Catherine Amaya. Kevin Anderson. Aziz Aziz. Flavio Balan. Jessica Burden. Christopher Birch. Nicole Bushy, honors. Brianna Butler. Spencer Butts, honors. Ricardo Capozza, honors. Colton Cassidy. Humberto Chamorro Flores, honors. Mackenzie Chasson. Kelly Collin. Alexandra Coombe, honors. Samantha Cothe, honors. Carissa Crawford. Ryan Colina, honors. Sean Daly. Brandon DeCare. Nathan Dalia. Sean DeLottenville. Bradley Dirksen, honors. Hayden Dickinson, honors. Alexander Dobrik. Alexander Downing. Jordan Dryden. Daniela Denick, honors. Brody Duncan. Joshua Dunn. David Daicha. Holly Farrell, honors. Antonio Filiomeni. Nicole Flicker Warren. Curtis Forrester. Christopher Franklin, honors. Braden Feuters, honors. Zachary Gates. Matthew Gerard Honors. Mercina Giampapa. Hayden Gilchrist Honors. Rachel Girardi. Austin Govea. Damon Graham. Brendan Grattan. Nikolai Griffin Honors. James Garasha. Kristen Hall. Alyssa Hamill. Rebecca Hancock. Jade Harrison. Vanessa Herview Honors. Dallas Hewitt Honors. Teresa Hill. Adam Inohosa Honors. Lan Ho. Matthew Hopkins Honors. Nathan Johnson. Nicholas Jones. Ryan Kapp. Matthew Karpovich. Zarab Khan. Skylar King. Jay Lee. Andre Lewin Honors. Emmanuel Lewis. Travis Little. Laura Ludwig. Jennifer McDonnell. Davis McLeod, honors. Kun Hao Mai, honors. Zur Mateus. Christopher McNay. Quinn McRoberts. Daniel Montoya, honors. Riley Montour. You got it, 100%. Hector Moreno, honors. Christopher Neal. Kareem Noel. Divin Patel. Brandon Peary, honors. Tafari Philpotts Delisser. Calvin Piercy. Iowan Pop, honors. David Restrepo Hernandez. Thomas Roach. John Roberts. Joseph Romano. Sydney Runtes. Megan Russell, honors. Helen Ryan. Renjder Sabri, honors. Alistair Sadagiani, honors. Rudy Sanchez. Fedor Sanchez Bayona. Sydney Chanella. Sandeep Singh. Alyssa Smith. Brandon Sowerby. Katrina Stachursky. Daniel Stevenson. Patrick Sullivan. Tyler Swick. Onel Thierry. Anthony Trabuco. Blake Turner. Ilsa van de Belt. Stephanie Vandernal. Keanu Villarreal. Jack Wegnerski. Bradley Winslade. Pre-Justice. Carson Frankham. Protection, Security, and Investigation. Fozia Ali. Luis Alvarado. Tyrone Bachu. Rafael Belmonte de Castro. Nicole Barregas. Amy Brooks, honors. Jasmine Brown. Carissa Brown. Emily Bruton Smith, honors. Michael Butler. Jessica Campbell. Tommy Carnell, honors. Mitchell Conker. Lindsay Davidson, honors. Matthew DeGoot, honors. Alexander Dring McDonald, honors. Alexis Edwards. Xavier Ellis. Isaac Azenwa. Caitlin Fondacaro, honors. Scott Forks. Eric Gerard, honors. Emily Grunewagen, honors. Zachary Hillier, honors. Amberly Hoven. Melody Huang. Alicia Jagdari. Hunter Johns. Ryan Kessler Grimster. Andrine Canu. Bronwyn Kilborn. Charlotte Coche, honors. Carly Lafferty. Mackenzie Levitt, honors. Cameron Leedale. Allison Mary, honors. Ader Martinez. Mitchell McDonald, honors. Haley McAnally. Hayden McMullen. Gisela Membreno. Sander Mesa Zapata. Ryan Mickleborough, honors. Jacob Moulton. Kelly Nesbitt, honors. Amanda Noon. Kimberly Paredes. Natasha Passetto. Mara Patterson, honors. Melissa Pachile. Ethan Perkins. Alicia Pimentel. Anthony Rake. Steffi Rivas Velis. Markel Rookwood. Casey Smith. Andrea Sousa. Melissa Sterling. Nakoyan Thompson. Jesse Tolner. Sapita Velulaiman. Salina Vigna. Stephanie Walsh. Bora Waswalia. Mark Wiernikowski. James Vincha. Vlara Chaferi. Yulia Yaramenko, honors. The last graduate this afternoon is Yaroslav Zemlyak.
Good afternoon, everyone. As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are very proud of what you have accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you'll contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, please stand. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community. Cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation. Celebrate your role as a local and global citizen. Maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of a rapid advancement, and continue in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2017. Please join me in thanking both the faculty and student musicians from Mohawk College for providing today's music. Graduates, family, and friends are all invited to a reception being held in the atrium directly behind our theater. Graduates will return downstairs immediately following the ceremony, and they will join their family and friends at the reception. During the reception, a special area has been set up where graduates can put on a gown and leer pipe for photographs with family and friends. Audience, please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the center. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.